Hello, magical people. Welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. I am Meg Moonbeam and so happy to be here with all of you today to talk about our Western astrology horoscope going into this weekend of Friday, February 28th into Sunday, March 2nd. Can't believe we're getting into March. February feels like it has just flown by. So welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me, whether you're live or in the replay. And before we get into the astrology, as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic channels. My astrology readings are sold out now until August 2025. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me this year, you can go to the link below and book in. We are less than 2 weeks away from our, 2 weeks away, pretty much exactly from the Beyond Mystic Conference, and all in-person tickets are now sold out. There's still some online streaming passes still available, so you can go check that out over at beyondmystic.net. And also, my husband Jens has his book out in English, which has been out for over a year in Dutch already, but now it's out in English. And we're so excited and proud of our Jensie for his amazing new book, A World in Transition. It's available worldwide on Amazon. I'll put the link in my Meg Moonbeam YouTube description box for you guys. You guys can just go onto Amazon, A World in Transition, Jens Pateo, and it will come up. And he blends conspiracy with spirituality, explaining the whole power structure. I'm calling it like a handbook for conspiracy theorists. So cool. Linda, you've got the book. Linda, I'm so excited to see you at the conference. Excited to see everyone that's going to be there. And also, I didn't mention this yet. I'm sorry today that today's Daily Astro, I'm doing it at 2 p.m. Eastern instead of at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. There is a lot going on, us over here at the Beyond Mystic team preparing for the conference. And one of the things that I'm going to be a part of at the conference is me and my best friend have our brand store. The Scorpling Shop is going to be one of the vendors. So we're going to have some really cool things available exclusively for the Beyond Mystic conference. And so we've been getting ready for all that. We had an appointment that went overtime today. So I apologize that I'm coming on later. We're all doing the best that we can right now, you guys. It's a lot to sort out. So thank you all so much for joining me. So let me know, how's everybody feeling? Okay, we're still in the new moon portal. We had exact moon yesterday on Thursday, February 27th at 7:44 p.m. Eastern time. So we're now on the other side of this very magical, dreamy, little bit foggy new moon in Pisces. I'm feeling the Pisces energy super, super strong. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the live chat or the comments below. Hope you're all feeling well and getting some good sleep as well. Very important for us to be getting proper sleep, rest, hydration, grounding. You guys hear me say that all the time, every time I go live. Ground, 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 when we've got so much in Pisces going on. Now, this weekend that we're stepping into, specifically, it's interesting because, you guys have been hearing me talk about the Pisces, all these planets in Pisces. But this weekend, we are going to have exact Mercury conjunct the North Node. That's going to be on Saturday, March 1st. We'll talk a little bit on that. And then on Sunday, we're going to have exact Sun in square to Jupiter. And we're also going to have exact Mercury in conjunct to Neptune. Also, I didn't mention yet, hope I'm not overloading you guys with so many things that's coming up. On Saturday, which is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be going live on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic channels for the March Astro Woo, so the March astrology forecast. You guys, there is crazy astrology for the month of March. So join me live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern on the channels, or you can catch the replay. There is so much going on. We are going to be having eclipse season. We're having Mercury retrograde. We're having Venus retrograde. We're having What else are we having? Mars square Chiron. We're having a bunch of stellium planets and transits in Pisces. We're also having multiple planetary conjunctions, which is interesting. And that is starting as we go into this weekend of the 1st and 2nd of March. Mercury conjunct the North Node on Saturday, and then Mercury conjunct Neptune on Sunday. Laura, you're so funny. You say, I'm being squeezed in my 8th house of Pisces. Yes, that is a funny way of putting it. We are definitely all being squeezed. I guess we can use that word wherever we have Pisces. It is just Pisces City over here. We're gonna coin a new term. Okay, it is Pisces City up in here. So today, Friday, we've got no exact aspects that are going on, but we are, I'm gonna say, potentially in a little bit of a new moon in Pisces hangover, if you will. Okay, so we're within the new moon portal. We're in the aftermath of this new moon, which is a really big portal of, yes, we can set our tensions. Yes, we can seed and focus and put energy on our dreams and visions. Yes, all the planets are direct until tomorrow. Venus is going retrograde, March 1st. Okay, but Pisces is about completion. And I keep hearing Spirit say, Pisces is the end of the road. I've been hearing that over and over and over intuitively the past 2 years. Pisces is the end of the road. So we have to remember that, yes, we're going to have, Aries season, the astrological new year coming up on the spring equinox on March 20th. But Pisces season is really about getting to a completion, getting to an ending of things that no longer serve us. Okay. Funky Wanderer says, 5 shots of Pisces will do that to you. Yeah, we're exactly, is it 5 shots? Neptune, North Node, Mercury, Saturn, Moon. It's at the moment 6 freaking shots of Pisces because we still got the moon in Pisces. Today going into Saturday, good point, Funky Wanderer. So this new moon, yes, new beginnings, but it's also about completion. It's also about endings. It's also about healing on really deep karmic levels of wherever you've got the sign of Pisces in your chart. So you can look in your personal chart, see what house you have the sign of Pisces in, right? If you have any planets in Pisces, particularly around 9 degrees, that's where the new moon was, or the last decan of Pisces, because now we've got that Saturn. Saturn's at 20 degrees, North Node 27, Neptune 28. So all those guys are in the last decan, the last 10 degrees of Pisces. So if you've got any major placements in the last decan of Pisces, you're going through a really big ending of something and spiritual transition point for sure. Decora 1776 says, I just saw the most glorious Trump takedown ever. Zelensky got bitch slapped. Yes, I have got that clip up here. And forgive me, you guys, I haven't had much time to look at the news, things that's going on. So if there's anything really important, because I had some appointments going on today, let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything. But I haven't even watched this yet. I just, brought it up right before I went live. Let's take a listen to this video that, I'm with you guys. I haven't even watched it yet. Maybe some of you guys have seen it. And this goes to all the planets in Pisces. It's about ending. And it's also about we're at the end of the age of Pisces, which is a whole separate thing in the sidereal astrology, illusions being exposed, right? So this whole, with Zelensky, and let's just take a look and then I'll comment on it. Okay, let's take a listen here.
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are
Mr.
not
President,
strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to
count once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, Everybody has problems, even you. But you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't know
God
that.
bless. You
Don't-
will not
you
have
gotta-
a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
You will
good.
feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
Why
We're
does
right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the very
bad position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war,
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't
was
have
in-
the cards right now. With us, you start
I'm
having
not playing
cards. But
cards.
right now, you
I'm
don't. Yeah,
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What
III.
what you
You're
speaking about?
gambling with
What are you
World
speaking
War
about?
III. And
You-
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
It's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
wearing
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you
Oh
once?
my God.
A lot
Entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for
What-
the United
what
States
you're
of
speaking
America
about.
and the president who's trying to save your country. I'm talking.
Holy shit, you guys. That's wild. That's the first time I'm seeing that. That is absolutely wild. It's, we're coming out of this age of Pisces. We're coming out of, even though there's so much in Pisces right now, we've got Pluto in Aquarius. We're about to have Neptune enter Aries at the end of March. We're going to start coming out of the Piscean fog more and more, and all these illusions and delusions and lies and deception and brainwashing and mind control, all ruled by Pisces, which Zelensky has been a part of. Okay, we all know that is being exposed. This video is fucking crazy. Oh my God. I'm going to watch that like 10 times. That is nuts. And they are speaking common sense, right? Like, what the hell? Oh my God, you can't make this stuff up. There's so much going on. This is wild. And this video, also the thing with the Epstein files, also everything that's going on right now is going to be triggering people as we go into this weekend with, just so much in Pisces, but also exact Sun in square to Jupiter. Okay, so when you've got, Stain says, don't overdose, Meg. I'm trying not to overdose. There's so much information. It's so crazy. I can't keep up with it all. So forgive me, you guys. It's just too much. I try to remain as informed as possible. That's, I believe, part of my duty as an astrologer, but it's just insane, the amount of info. Yeah, with this Sun in Pisces, sensitivity, emotions, in square to Jupiter, which is the traditional ruler of Pisces in his detriment sign in Gemini. This is going to be this weekend, people tripped out with their beliefs, oversensitivity, taking things personally, over emotional. It's not a negative energy as we go into this weekend. I like that we're going to have the moon in Aries. I like that we got Venus in Aries, even though she's going retrograde on Saturday. But it's a lot of sensitivity in the air. It's a lot of issues staying grounded. Okay, so as we go into this weekend, if there's situations or people around you that are really projecting things onto you or freaking out over nothing, it's because we've got this Sun square Jupiter with so much in Pisces. So remain calm, remain as grounded as possible. Yeah, the moon in Aries will be a grounding influence emotionally. We're wanting the truth. We're wanting clarity. We're wanting to be in the present moment, but there's still a lot with all this Pisces to sift through and heal. Okay. With Mercury conjunct the North Node exact on Saturday, on the same day as Venus is going retrograde, there may be information from the past coming forward. The Epstein files could possibly get released on Saturday. And correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but it hasn't been released yet, right? Nothing new has been released yet. Am I correct in saying that? Let me know in the comments. I know there was some stuff released yesterday, but a lot of us are unhappy about that because it's, from what I've heard, stuff that's already been released. I could see this weekend with the Mercury in conjunction to the North Node, Venus going retrograde, information, Mercury from the past, Pisces, Venus retrograde, coming forward. So I think that something's going to get dropped this weekend. I feel like that, which we have not heard before. Okay, so I know all of us are on the edge of our seats, right? And we want to be hearing about that. And then we've got Neptune conjunct the North Node on Sunday. So, wow. Sorry, Mercury conjunct Neptune on Sunday. So, spiritual information, spiritual and creative insights. Very good weekend for anything creative or spiritually inclined. Healing arts, healing practices. Wow, 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 wow. It's information overload. Yikes. It's wild. And buckle up, you guys, because March is going to be freaking crazy. And when I say that, I do not mean in a bad way. It's just going to be a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot happening at the same time. I'm going to break down March tomorrow on the channels here in the March astrology report. That's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's pull some cards. Let's pull some cards for all of us as we go into this weekend. What is our spiritual guidance from all that supports us for our highest good? How can we manage these astrological transits right now? Let's see. Aquarius, individuality. Know that we are going into the age of Aquarius, and Pluto is in Aquarius, and the energy is getting higher. And for that to happen, all the darkness needs to come to light, which it is. Air. Look at that. Aquarius is an air sign. Look at that. Those two go together. This would be a good weekend to be around your soul family, to be around like-minded people, to be having in-depth conversations, to be around friends, to be in community, to be in groups of a spiritual nature, of a spiritual inclination. And we've got the moon cycles. I love these cards. These are the Cosmic Magic Oracle cards. Thank you, Francis, for gifting them to me. So the moon, everything is a cycle. Everything is a cycle, and pay attention to the moon. What's going on with the moon and how do we feel with the lunar cycle? That's one of the most powerful things we can do is to, especially for women, but for all of us, being attuned to the moon, right? Because it does affect our emotions. It does affect our manifestation. It affects everything. So we're still in the new moon portal as we go into this weekend, which was a big new moon of, yes, setting intentions, but also healing and release. And Aquarius is the water bearer, which has a lot to do with healing as well. So lots. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Before I finish up here, just want to mention that our lovely Sylvia has her new Shamanic Breathwork Part 1 workshop available on the Beyond Mystic Academy. So you can go to the link below and use coupon code GROWTH10, all in one word, to get 10% off that awesome new workshop. And Coco went live at 1, but you can go catch the replay of her Coco show on Beyond Mystic. That's always a fun weekly show to go check out. And tomorrow, Saturday, again, I'm going to be doing the new Astro Woo for March astrology, 1 p.m. Eastern. So you can join me there. Love you guys so much. Wishing you an absolutely magical weekend ahead. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic channels. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the March astrology report. Mwah. Bye, everybody.